Here's the first pitch. Taken high and deep to right. Ball game.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 9 runs, 14 hits, no errors, and they left no runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 35 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
A new season is starting today. And what will you do? Will you push yourself hard?
Just days before the 40-round MLB draft, this pitching prospect takes the mound for his evaluation and gets some last-minute words of encouragement from the session catcher. Done for the day and heading back to the locker room, this player is met by one of the scouts in attendance, who reminds him that he's still got one more chance to make an impression on the big league buyer. Everyone has a personality, even a ball player. That personality influences how they respond to their teammates and their coaches.
In now, Calvin Kane, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off for the West, the left fielder, Calvin.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
First pitch, 106.
The windup and the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. This one's down to third. And there's one away. So striding forward now,
Batting
Reed
second,
Roy.
the
He'll
center
get to
fielder.
take his first cuts
Reed
here.
Roy.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. And a great day for baseball here. 81 degrees at first pitch. And he misses with it. 1-1. Bases are empty. One man out. Ball two with a sinker that runs off the inside.
2-1.
Line, but speared on a hop. On to first, and there were two down. Digging in now, Monty Ramos.
Batting
First
third,
chance for him here in
the
the top of the
second
first with nobody on.
Monty Ramos.
Fastball in there for a called strike. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
High in the air out to center field. Guillen has a read on it, and that retires the side. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the... At the plate, Ozzie Escobar, as
Leading
he'll
off
get
for the
his
West,
first opportunity
the
in
right
this one.
fielder, Ozzie
First pitch of the
Escobar.
at-bat on its way. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And he fouls this one off. And it's 1-2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
1-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 2-2.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
That's a nice job right there, sitting him down with style. Speaking of which, style points might not matter in regular games,
John.
but in a showcase, anything that can put a shine on your performance can do nothing but improve your chances in the draft, and that's just what that K did for him.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Guillen on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Next will be the designated hitter, Alex Harrington.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Harrington.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Fouled away. Here it comes, 0-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in, Luis Valentin.
Leading up for the international prospects. The first
pitch of
baseman,
the at-bat on its
Luis
way.
Valentin.
A bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. Now to the plate, Emilio Hernandez.
Leading off for the West, the first baseman, Emilio.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. Now in the box, Gene Zager.
Batting it.
First pitch on
the
its
third
way.
baseman,
Ball
Gene
one.
Zager.
Here comes the 1-0. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. The 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Swing and a little blooper to center. And there's their first hit of the game. Coming to the plate now, Shea Norris.
Batting
and he could give his guys an early lead if he can
Shea
come through here.
Norris.
Here's the 0-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Hernandez over at second. Zager on at first. With nobody out.
Now batting,
now.
left fielder, Calvin James.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The international prospects
For the
led this
international
game from
prospects,
the third inning on
3
and never
runs
wavered.
on 7 hits,
Pedro
1 error,
Gallegos
and 13
is credited
runners
with
left
the
on.
win. Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Ought to be a good one here between the LA Dodgers and the Baltimore Orioles. It's interleague baseball on MLB Network. Stepping up now, A.J. Pollock. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the Dodgers,
now time
center
asked
fielder,
for and granted by the home plate umpire.
Pollock.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hard hit ball to short. And no chance there for Escobar. It's a base hit.
I mean, an absolute bullet line drive on the first pitch of the game. I always
Batting
wondered
second,
how many pitchers
shortstop,
were so it has to frustrate the living heck out of you, because if I'm leading off, and I never did it in my career, I'd be pulling the trigger every 0-0 pitch. That might be the best pitch you'll see all day.
Mullins is right there, one down. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Bureau, what's your take on this team today?
Justin.
I got that this lineup, Matty, in Oriole Park likes to swing the bats. This place plays small. This place has a low wall. You can drive it out pretty much line to line, and there's a lot of room to be a hero in this yard.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung right over the splitter there, 0-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
The 1-1 home. Fouled off. swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Now another 1-2. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside right there. Didn't do too much damage with it, but was able to get the head out and drive it for a knock.
Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Into the box now, Cody Bellinger. Bellinger connects as this is deep to right. Into the flag court and gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. And the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy.
Max Muncy.
Line drive, base hit to right. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Here's David Freese to stand in. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Batting 7.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and in to hit next it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. He's set. Here it comes. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul, and really stretching out the at-bat as he steps out for a second time. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Working quickly now as the splitter's in there. 0-2. Taylor, originally from the state of Virginia, he was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
And you wonder if he's trying to get in his head out there as he steps out for a 3rd time now. The 0-2 once more is swung on and missed, strike 3. But the Dodgers strike for 3, all courtesy of the 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 3-0 Los Angeles. At the plate, Cedric Mullins. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
off for the Orioles, the center fielder,
Ready with the first pitch.
number
Here
3.
it comes. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Popped up. Taylor waits on it. One away. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Well, Matt, I'm looking for someone to step up right now. Down 3 runs, someone's going to have to hit a gapper with runners in scoring position. It all starts with the leadoff guy. Find a way to execute and get himself on base. See if they can get a rally started and get back in this.
Jonathan Villar is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Pops this one up. Seager takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Batting third,
for the O's,
the left
Trey
fielder,
Mancini. No one aboard for him, and 2 down here in the first. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail it here 3-0.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the left fielder, John
First pitch of the at-bat.
Peterson.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Again, another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, the offense did their homework coming into this one. There's another leadoff knock in the second. That makes 5. That makes 5 hits already for these guys.
Stepping into the box, Austin Barnes. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the pitch. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first down of the inning.
Now
they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Hola.
He's set, and the pitch. In there, strike 1. Pollock, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was a first-round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. To the plate now is the designated hitter
for the Orioles,
as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles
Batting
Dodgers.
fifth.
And let's take a look at Jock Peterson. He can play both corners, but his calling card is center field, where he can track down a lot of balls gap to gap and got a strong enough arm to throw guys out at the plate.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2
Batting
strikeouts? Doesn't get much
better than
that.
Rio.
First pitch on its way. grounder down the line at third. But this is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 delivery. Hit softly down the line at first. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. That misses 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the shortstop.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. 0-1, here it comes. High and deep to right. Rickard going back on it to the track. A leap, and he's got it. Impressive play for the first down.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
In now, Justin Turner. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. One out, nobody on. And now time granted here as he'll step out to rethink things down 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 home. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a one-out base runner.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Mancini will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the
digging in to try it again.
The first
Max Muncy. He reached on a single in his first try. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Boy, sure taking his sweet time down there at the plate. He'll step out yet again. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. One left for L.A., but they're on top by a count of 3-0. That'll bring in Joey Rickard. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
Fielder.
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
And it's fouled away. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Batting 8th, the shortstop.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next will be the shortstop, Alcides Escobar. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. High in the air out towards shallow right. Bellinger's under it. 2 gone.
Batting 9th, the
Digging
catcher.
in, Chance Cisco. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ball game. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends. Striding in once again, David Freese. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now time is marked out by the home plate umpire. First pitch on its way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Mancini sprinting after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter,
1 gone now in the Dodger 4th, and in to hit next it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Again, he sends it out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. The 0-2 once more. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Number 31.
Here's Jock Peterson now.
Peterson.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Pulled toward right center field. Running hard. He's digging for second. And now that'll hop over the wall. So he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
Austin Barnes.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Mancini is there, and he'll make the catch. Now batting, Cedric Mullins. Back to the top of the lineup as they're
Leading
still
off
looking for their
for
first
the
base
Orioles,
runner in this one.
The
No
center
doubt
fielder,
about that, Matt. They've
number
yet to
3.
figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off
The
base.
batter, number
And
2,
that's just what they did
second
right there.
baseman,
Big strikeout.
Jugando.
The base path.
First offering on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count up.
The 0-2 delivery. In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. This is skied into short left center. Seager into shallow left. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And here's the big
now
right-handed
batting,
power
left
threat,
fielder,
Trey Mancini.
Trey
2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this
Mancini.
could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Here comes the first pitch. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1.
No strike.
A ball and a strike. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, A.J. Pollock. A hit in 2 tries
11.
so far.
A.J.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fielded cleanly by Davis. To second for 1. Relay to Davis, and indeed it's a double play.
The batter, the third baseman.
So bases are empty here
Justin
with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
Throw on to Davis, takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he told me overall he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here.
Hitter.
But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, thanks, Heidi. A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch-out, 1 away.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's
number
throwing
19.
Strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Rio Ruiz to the plate
next
now.
for the Orioles.
First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Now that's popped up. Turner is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3. So striding in, Cody Bellinger. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He pulls this one into right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout
Your
on his way to the
attention,
mound. And
now
he has signaled to the bullpen. That's going to be all for his
Number
starter, Alex
38,
Cobb.
Pedro.
He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. First pitch on its way. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
Gotta love that out of your reliever, right? The first batter he faces, he gets to roll over into a double play. Pulled the right string that time, Skip.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Ripped down the line, but this will get foul for strike 2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run here off the bat of David Freese, as the Dodgers have increased their lead now 4-0.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot is the result.
The batter, number 3.
Into the box,
Chris
Taylor.
Chris Taylor.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. 2 out, nobody on. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. But the Dodgers add on courtesy of this solo home run. Through 5 1/2, it's now 4-0 LA. Now at the plate, Joey Rickard. He'll look to bounce
Leading
back
off
after
for
striking
the
out his last time up.
The right
yeah,
fielder.
Kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
The 0-1. Breaking ball stays high and misses for a ball. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been
the
all
batter,
business.
Number
he's not
1.
messing around,
Shortstop.
trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
And it's fouled away. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Slider laid off for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. The 1-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few
now
more
batting,
before he's
catcher,
done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Cisco.
And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Cisco. And a high strike there, 0-1. Cisco is 6'2" and bats left, but throws right-handed. This is his 2nd year as a major leaguer. Right side, but it's well foul. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6. Back here on MLB Network. The men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Digging in and looking for more, Jock Peterson. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Jock Peterson.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Mancini ranging back. Still ranging back. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo home run there for Jock Peterson. And with it, the Dodgers have opened it up to a 5-0 lead.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Your attention, please.
Junior comes on now and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number
43,
7.
Mike Wright Jr.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes.
Now
as he
batting,
swings and lifts
catcher,
it in the air out to
Austin
left field.
Barnes.
Mancini is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
The center fielder.
So the lineup
11.
flips over and digging in, A.J. Pollard. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1. Hot shot down the line. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Man, I love this angle. Looking right down the line.
Batter,
you can see
5.
that he generates his power from his lower half, taking it down the line for a clean double. Great look there.
Here's Corey Seager. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Standing in now, Justin Turner. This is line to left. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
The batter, the right fielder.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Into the box now, Cody Bellinger is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Rickard looks up into the bleachers and gone. So a 3-run shot to right center field, his 2nd of the game, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game. If this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
Your attention, please. Now pitching
so they'll go to the bullpen
Orioles.
now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Scott. Now batting, the first baseman, Max Muncy.
In now, Max Muncy. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Still only 1 out in the inning. And now maybe a mind game or 2 going on down there as he steps out a 2nd time in the AB. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. he'll step out for a fourth time here. And now be careful, because I don't know many pitchers who care for these type of shenanigans. Now another 0-2. Another one sent foul. And now someone's going to need to take charge down there. This is getting ridiculous. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Then he'll step out for a moment to reassess things here on an 0-2 count. Bases are empty, one man out. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there.
Now
not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, and he stretches out in left, but this is off his glove.
The batter, number 3.
Digging in once again, Chris Taylor. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. First offering on its way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it's a foul ball. And really stretching out the at-bat as he steps out for a second time. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he'll step out for a third time now. Boy, rather indecisive up there. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Freeze leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he'll step out for a fourth time here. And now be careful, because I don't know many pitchers who care for these type of shenanigans. Here it comes on 0-2. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Chris Taylor, a 2-run shot as the blowout continues. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely knocking the cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I prefer to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well, because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. 7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. And now here's the third time he's stepped out. Talk about breaking up a guy's rhythm. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. But
ladies
a big
and gentlemen,
inning here is
please
7
join
runs
for the
across the plate, and this lead grows even
stretch.
wider. Get up and stretch here in Baltimore. The Dodgers lead it 11-0. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Cedric Mullins.
Leading
off this half inning and what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get one or two of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number one here in the seventh as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
The batter, number 2,
One gone now
second
in the Baltimore
baseman,
seventh. And
Jonathan
the switch hitter, Jonathan VR, will be the next to bat. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. That evens it up 1-1. The 1-1 home. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. One out, nobody on. High in the air out to center field. Pollock has a read on it. 2 gone.
Now batting,
ready for another
left
shot
fielder,
now. Trey Mancini. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First offering on its way. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. The perfection continues. 21 straight retired. 8th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 11 and the start of the 8th on its way. But first, Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said he's been really impressed with how they've hit in at-bats when they fall behind in the count. 5 of their hits have come from those at-bats. And although they don't want to get behind in the count as often, it's a great sign that they're not defeated when they do.
All right, Heidi, thank you. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Rickards under it. He's got it 1 away.
The center fielder.
Next up for Los Angeles, A.J. Pollock. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line toward the gap in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter.
Here's Corey Seager. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch of the at-bat. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall.
As we take a look at this one, you can see he puts a good swing on it, but I don't think he got it on just enough to put some backspin to get it out of here. But hard to complain about a well-hit double, though.
Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Stepping in now, Justin Turner. Takes this the other way to right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will... Here's Mark Trumbo now. He leads off there half of the eighth, and they've been
Leading
unable
off
to get that
for
starter
the Orioles,
out of the game to this point.
the designated
he
hitter.
settled in early on the
Mark
mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And it's fouled away. Looking to send him packing again. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's
the first
5
baseman,
outs
number
away now.
19, Chris.
First delivery to him on the way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. One and one, the count to Chris Davis. And he fouls this one off. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. Pulled toward right center field. Bellinger's under it. 2 down.
Well, a
now
huge out number 2
third
here
baseman,
in the 8th. 4
Rio
outs remain,
Ruiz.
but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Cody Bellinger will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7.
Right fielder,
this was his second home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. Here's the pitch. Line towards center field. Mullins is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting, the first baseman,
stepping in and ready for another shot. Max Muncy. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. From the stretch. This is pulled into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at
now
bats.
batting,
Both of them hit
designated
on
hitter,
the absolute screws.
David.
One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Standing in now, David Freese.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed strong.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Now at the plate, Joey Rickard starting things for his
leading
side
off
in the
for
9th
the
as they
Orioles,
face the
right
improbable
fielder,
odds of trying
Joey
to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't know your chances as a professional.
Alcides.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. And he lays off there 1-0. Fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. 1 out, nobody on. fouled off. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Strike 3. So now he's 1 out away from perfection. Standing in, Chance Cisco. He represents the 27th, and many hope final batter in this masterful performance. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Two out, nobody on. Baltimore down to their final strike. Count remains at 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. And they'll try and end it here with an even 100 pitches.
What an unbelievable effort. He has had total command of all pitches, all quadrants. Dan, this got to bring.
Peterson is there, makes the catch, and he's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 11 runs, 19 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 30 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.